When I was a boy in Harlan County, my mother fed 7 people out of a garden the size of a parked car, and we ate better than half this country eats today. I'm not exaggerating, and I can prove it. Tonight, I'm going to give you the 6 foods we lived on through the worst years this country ever saw. Cheap then, still cheap now, and why your great-grandmother was healthier on 50 cents a day than most folks are on $50. The first one is sitting in your cupboard right now, and you've been walking past it for years. Number 1, dried beans. A pound of pinto beans costs about $1.50, and it turns into 12 servings. You do that arithmetic at the meat counter and see how it feels. My mother kept a pot going on the back of the stove near every day of the Depression. Beans and cornbread, 6 days out of 7. Full of protein, full of fiber, keeps a working man standing all day. People today call it poverty food. I call it the reason my father could swing a pick for 10 hours. Soak them the night before, salt them at the end, and don't you dare pour off that pot liquor. That's where the good lives. Number 2, cabbage. The most underrated vegetable God ever made. It kept for weeks in a cold cellar before anybody owned a refrigerator. It cost pennies a head, and you could do near anything to it. Fry it in a little bacon grease, boil it with potatoes, chop it raw with vinegar. My mother made what she called Depression slaw. Cabbage, vinegar, a spoon of sugar, done. We didn't know it was healthy. We just knew it was there, and it never once let us down. A head of cabbage today still costs less than a candy bar. Number 3, oatmeal. Not the little paper packets with the sugar already in them. The big round canister that costs $3 and feeds you for a month. Every morning of my childhood started with a pot of oats. And I'll tell you a secret. We ate it for supper too, plenty of nights, with a little molasses when we had it. Doctors nowadays will charge you $100 to tell you oats are good for your heart. My family figured that out for free because it was that or nothing. Number 4, potatoes. The food that carried whole nations through hard times. 10 pounds for a few dollars, and there's nothing on this earth a potato can't do. Baked in the coals, mashed with a little milk, fried in the morning with whatever the night before left behind. My mother's rule was simple. You never throw away a potato, and you never peel it thicker than a fingernail, because the man who peels thick is throwing supper in the slop bucket. We planted them, we cellared them, and they were the difference between a lean winter and a hungry one. Number 5, eggs, and I mean the whole egg, the way we always ate them. When the hens were laying, we were rich, whether we had $1 or not. Eggs were breakfast, eggs were supper, an egg dropped in a pot of beans was Sunday dinner. For most of my life, the experts hollered that eggs would kill you, and now they've come back around to what every farm family already knew. It's about the most complete food a body can buy. Still, one of the cheapest proteins in the whole store, even after all these price hikes. And number 6, cornmeal, the backbone of the whole business. Cornbread in the skillet, mush in the pot, and when times got truly thin, fried mush the next morning, slice it, fry it, little sorghum over the top, and a boy forgot he was poor for about 10 minutes. A bag of cornmeal costs $2 and change today. My mother could stretch one bag across 2 weeks of suppers, and nobody left her table with an empty stomach. Nobody. Now here's the part I really want you to hear, because it's the part that matters. We didn't eat this way because we were smart. We ate this way because we had no choice. And it turned out to be the healthiest accident of our lives. No packages, no factory grease, no sugar in everything. Beans, cabbage, oats, potatoes, eggs, cornmeal. And folks lived strong on it, worked hard on it, raised whole families on it. Your grocery bill isn't high because food got expensive. It's high because somewhere along the way, we let them talk us out of knowing how to eat. So this week, do one thing for old Earl. Cook 1 pot of beans, $1.50. Cornbread on the side if you're feeling fancy. And when you taste it, you tell me the old ways don't still work. If this brought back your grandmother's kitchen or taught you something they should never have let us forget, hit that subscribe button because I've got a lifetime of this to pass on and I'm not done yet. What did your family live on when times were hard? Put it in the comments. I read every one of them, usually with my coffee. I'm Earl. Go easy on yourselves.